our intent for today, um, well, I wanted to first give a little tidbit on what the hell I'm talking about when I say intent. So in forest yoga, the style of yoga we're practicing here, we always set an intent for the practice because you can show up to just about anything in life and kind of do it unintentionally. But especially when we're here in this space, we can get so much more out of it. This trying to go inwards thing and this trying to like feel good in our body thing. If we do that mindfully, if we do that intentionally. Another way we can look at intent is like, it's like your mission. So it's not just something you're going to do here on the mat and like in your living room. It's actually something that's meant to kind of leave a little seed or a little idea so that you can walk forward through your day and feel like you're on a mission. Like it's your intent for the day, right? Like, how can I practice this? So last time we practiced starting the day fresh, right? That's your mission, like start fresh again and again, right? Whereas today's quest or today's mission, today's intent is to stand with what's in your heart. So a lot of yoga teachers, their thing is like, open your heart, open your heart. And like, you guys know the phrase, a lo pendejo, right? A lo pendejo is it's kind of like willy-nilly, but it's so much better, right? And I think that a lot of people have a lot of issues with boundaries and setting boundaries. And also a lot of people, I think, have a lot of issues with what truth is in their heart. A lot of people either want to run from what's in their heart, or they want to fight what's in their heart, or they want to just kind of tap out and not feel what's in their heart. And so this whole like just open your heart willy-nilly or a lo pendejo is not the greatest advice as far as I'm concerned. You're with certain people and your heart is just open, right? And then you're with certain people and you're like, nope, we're not sharing those feelings. We're not sharing whatever that is today. So the intent for today, hello, Julene, by the way. The intent for today is to stand up for what's in your heart and stand with what's in your heart. So neither running away from it, not fighting it, just trying to feel into it, okay? So Julene, if you have a chance, grab a roll because you'll need one for today. If you don't have a roll, just grab a pillow, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start today on our backs, but just one moment before we get there, I want to show you Uddiyana. So Uddiyana is a practice where we pull our belly buttons in and towards the spine. We do it on an exhale. So I'll just demo real quick. I'll exhale all my air out, and then I suck my belly in and up for Uddiyana. Okay, so you guys see that move? You're just sucking your belly in and up, like you're sucking it up towards your throat or towards your heart. Okay, so we'll practice that, but today we're starting on our backs. So go ahead and lay down on your back. Straighten out your legs. It's always a good day when you get to start your yoga practice on your back. Okay, once you're situated on your back, our first practice is known as Marma Spandan, which is basically just rocking. So here, imagine that you had a little spring underneath your ball of your foot, and then you flex your toes back towards your shin, and you point your toes forwards, and flex your toes back, and point your toes forward. And you should feel as you flex and then point, your body rocks. So now start rocking your feet back and forth like they had a little spring under them so that your whole body rocks forward and back. Start to draw your awareness to the area around your heart. Let your heart know today it doesn't have to open a lo pendejo or just willy-nilly, but rather you're here to stick with it and listen to it, to feel it, to see it. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth, imagining a ha sound coming from the back of your throat. Do that one more time. And at the end of your exhale, cease the rocking. Just let yourself pause and relax your feet, relax your legs. Take one more deep breath in through the nose, and out through the mouth with a ha sound. Bend your knees, place your feet onto the floor. For our pranayama today, which involves back traction. So with your knees bent, feet on the floor, place your hands, the palms of your hands, onto your thighs. And then instead of having them close to your knees, have them as close up to your hips as you can. So they're on your thighs, but the heel of your hand is like right in your hip crease. From there, start to straighten your elbows, and your shoulders might even hike up a little bit towards your ears. Only press as much as you can start to feel that some opening happens in your low back. So here you're tractioning open, creating space in the joints of your back. So only press as much as feels good. Our pranayama is to inhale for 10, hold for 10, exhale for 10, and then uddiyana for 10. Okay, so go ahead and exhale everything out. Inhale for 10 seconds, fill up with air. Hold your breath for 10 seconds. Continue to press with your hands. Close your eyes, feel into the space. Exhale for 10 seconds. Aim to get empty of air. Hold your breath out, uddiyana. Suck your belly in and up. Hold out for 10. Your belly sucked in. Inhale for 10 seconds, relax your belly. You can relax your arms press for just a moment. Hold for 10 seconds. Connect with your heart. Feel your feet on the floor supporting you. Now exhale all of your air out for 10 seconds. Start to press your thighs if you stopped. Continue to press your thighs. Uddiyana, suck your belly in and up away from your hips. Hold out for 10. Relax your belly. Inhale for 10 seconds. This is our last round here. Once again, you can either continue to press or relax the press on your inhale. Hold your breath for 10 seconds. Connect to your heart. This time, feel your hold back on the floor supported. Exhale all your air out for 10 seconds. Press your hands into your thighs. Uddiyana, suck your belly in and up, away from your hips. Hold your breath. Relax your arms, relax your belly. Take a big inhale, aiming it towards your heart. And exhale through the mouth with a ha. Go ahead and grab your pillow or your roll. Place your roll or your pillow. If it's a pillow, you might have to fold it once or twice. Go ahead and place this in between your thighs, close towards your hips. So close towards the pubic bone. Then wrap the knees around it, give it a squeeze. For abs with a roll, stage 1. Okay, so roll is in between the thighs. You're squeezing it with the legs, and just squeezing it with your legs, you should already feel like there's some activation in my core. From there, go ahead and place your hands behind the back of your head. Reach your elbows towards the ceiling. Then inhale, expand your rib cage with your breath. Hold your breath, squeeze the roll, and exhale, reach your elbows up, curl your head and shoulders up off the floor, keep squeezing the roll. Inhale, slowly lower your head down to the mat. Hold your breath, squeeze the roll, flatten your low back towards the floor. Exhale, curl head and shoulders up, keep squeezing the roll, reach your armpits up. Give the roll a second squeeze. Inhale, slowly curl head and shoulders back down to the mat. Hold your breath, squeeze the roll, tilt your tailbone up so that your back goes flat on the floor. And exhale, curl head and shoulders up, keep squeezing the roll. Pull your belly muscles down away from your hips. Inhale, lower head and shoulders back down. Hold your breath. Squeeze the roll. Tilt tailbone so that your low back flattens on the floor. Keep your back like that. And exhale, reach your elbows up. Send the elbows towards the sky. Stay open in your throat. Pull belly away from the roll. Inhale, lower head and shoulders back down. Twisting abs with a roll, stage 2. So pick up your feet, have your knees bent, spread out your toes, and then give the roll a squeeze. Here in twisting abs with a roll, we go left and then we go right, okay, on separate inhale and exhales. So inhale, curl your head and shoulders straight up towards the ceiling. Hold your breath, squeeze the roll, flatten your back onto the floor. Exhale, reach your elbows towards the left knee, give the roll a second squeeze, pull your belly muscles down. Inhale into your heart, tilt your head and shoulders back to the center. Hold your breath, squeeze the roll, tilt your tailbone up. Exhale, reach elbows towards the right knee, pull belly muscles down, give the roll a second squeeze. Inhale, tilt head and shoulders back to center. Hold your breath, squeeze the roll, tilt your tailbone up, flatten your back onto the floor. Exhale, reach your elbows towards the left knee, keep toes spread, give the roll a second squeeze, pull belly muscles down. Inhale, tilt head and shoulders back to center. Hold your breath, squeeze the roll, flatten your back onto the floor, curl your tailbone up. Exhale, reach elbows towards the right knee, give the roll a second squeeze, spread your toes out, pull belly muscles down. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center. Hold your breath, squeeze the roll. Exhale, curl tailbone up, send elbows towards the left knee, pull belly down. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center. Hold your breath, squeeze the roll, flatten your back onto the floor. Exhale, curl your tailbone up off the floor, reach elbows towards the right knee, pull your belly muscles down, squeeze the roll a second time. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center. Exhale, head down and feet down. Keep the roll where it is. Relax your arms down by your side. Bridge with a roll. Keep the roll in between the thighs. Lift your hips up. Feet press onto the floor. Squeeze the roll. Practice directing your breath now in this pose into your heart, letting it know that your strong core can hold you, that you can hold the intensity of your feelings, that you can open when it feels correct to do so. Stand with your heart. Lower hips on down. Remove the roll, place it off to one side. Go ahead and roll onto your side, and then sit up, and then come to all fours. Those are some good abs, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, from all fours. We'll practice cat and cow. So when you inhale, arch your tailbone up, arch your chest up, but the mid of your back dips down to the floor. Cat. And then exhale, press through your hands, press through your knees and feet, arch your back up towards the ceiling. Cat. Keep going with your own breath. And if you want to get a little more mobile here, like swaying or side to side, take whatever moves feel good to you here. Warm up your spine. Okay, come back to a neutral spine. Lunge, step your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, reach your torso and arms up. Exhale, press down with your feet. Inhale, hands back to the floor. Exhale, step back to all fours. Inhale, cow. Arch your sit bones up, chest forwards, neck up. Exhale, cat. Round your back up towards the sky. Inhale, come back to neutral. Exhale, lunge. Step the right foot forward between the hands. Inhale, press through your legs, lift torso up. Exhale, press feet down. Continue to reach up with fingertips. Reach your armpits up. Inhale, lower hands back down to the floor. Exhale, step back to all fours. Inhale, cow. Arch your belly down, sit bones up. Exhale, cat. Round your back. Lunge, inhale, step the left foot forward between hands. Arms up. Exhale, press down with your feet. Feel how that lights up your hips and your thighs. Inhale, lower hands back down. Exhale, step back into all fours. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Continue to stay connected to your hands. Inhale, neutral, flat back. Exhale, right foot forward between the hands. Lunge. Inhale, press through your feet. Lift your torso and arms up. Exhale, press down with feet. Use pressing down with your feet to lift up out of your low back, like you're lifting your rib cage away from hips. Inhale, hands back down to the floor. Exhale, step into all fours and then go straight into down dog. Straighten your legs, lift your hips up. Lunge, inhale, step the left foot forward between the hands. Exhale, keep the right knee up, press through the feet, reach your torso and arms up. Exhale, lower hands back down to the floor. Inhale, step back into plank this time. Exhale, lower knees down, lower your chest forward between your arms, pressing with your hands. Slide your hands forward until they're about aligned with your face. Press your tailbone down, pubic bone into the floor. Reach back with your feet and inhale, arch your chest up. Grip the floor with your fingertips, pull your arms back, elbows bent, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hands underneath shoulders, press your hips up. Lunge, back knee up. Inhale, step the right foot between the hands. Press through the feet, arms up. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Inhale, step back into plank. Exhale, lower down knees, lower chest down. Low cobra, slide your hands forward to about the height of your face. Press your pubic bone into the floor. Grip the floor with your fingertips. Keep elbows bent. Arch your chest forwards and up. Pull with your arms. Pull, pull, pull. Exhale. Continue to pull your chest forwards and down. Hands underneath shoulders. Downward facing dog. Lunge a little deeper. Inhale, step the left foot forward between your hands. You have the option to lower right knee down or keep it up. Inhale, torso and arms up. Exhale, send your hips a little forward. Once again, right knee can be straight or it can be on the floor. Inhale, lower hands down, back to the floor. Exhale, step back into plank. Lower knees down, lower your chest forward for boat, squeezing your sit bones. Go ahead and place your hands onto your beautiful glutes and the space right between your glutes and your hamstrings. Activate your glutes. So sometimes we get a little sleepy in this area. Use your fingers right in between hamstrings and glutes to feel activation in these muscles. From there, reach back with your big toes. Arch your chest away from the floor. Keep active in your legs and in your glutes. Inhale, reach your breath into your heart. Exhale, reach back with strong legs. Inhale, expand your breath into your chest. Exhale, lower on down. Hands underneath shoulders. Downward facing dog. Lunge a little deeper. Inhale, step the right foot between the hands. Exhale, either keep left knee up or lower it down onto the floor. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lunge a little deeper. Inhale, lower hands back down to the floor. Exhale, step back into plank. Lower knees down, lower chest forwards. For boat, with a variation. So for boat here, first, hands onto sit bones. Feel your glute muscles activate. Feel your chest lift up. And then from there, reach your arms, clasp your hands together, reach your hands back away from your chest. Inhale, arch your chest forwards and up. Exhale, reach back with your wrists. Inhale, down into your belly. Exhale, tuck your pelvis down to the floor. Unclasp your hands, bring hands back underneath shoulders. Tuck your toes, press into downward facing dog. Lunge back bend, hands on hips. Inhale, step left foot forward. Exhale, lower right knee down. Inhale, bring torso up, but this time place your hands onto your hips. I'd like to have my thumbs close to my tailbone, or close to the base of my spine rather, and fingertips wrapping around the hip bones. From there, press your hip bones down. Press your sacrum down, like you're lengthening the back of your spine down, and then arch your chest up and open. Once again, you have the option of straightening back leg. Exhale, send the elbows towards one another behind your back. Inhale, arch your sternum up towards the sky. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades towards one another. Inhale, feel your ribs lifting up away from your hips. Press your hips away from your ribs. Exhale, lower right knee back down if it's lifted. Hands back to the floor. Inhale, plank. Exhale, modify chaturanga. Lower knees down, lower chest forwards. This time, go ahead and grab your roll. So you may have to press back to all fours for a moment. Grab your roll and place the roll underneath your belly. So figure out a thickness that's going to work for you today, and you can always rearrange it. Okay, it goes in the belly, right underneath belly button, so that it does not press onto rib bones and it does not press onto your hip bones. So you have to adjust the length, width, just for that. Go ahead and lay your belly over the roll for cobra over a roll. For cobra over the roll, press your pubic bone down, bend the elbows, grip the floor with your hands and fingertips, lift chest up. Pull the ground towards you with your hands. Exhale, reach back with your big toes. Inhale, send big breath into your chest. Reach your chest away from the roll. Exhale, bend your elbows a little more. Pull the ground back. You're pulling your shoulder blades towards your spine. Exhale, lower chest down. Hands underneath shoulders, press back to all fours. Slide your roll off to one side. Downward facing dog. Lunge, back bend. Back knee up or back knee down. Step the right foot between the hands. Lower left knee down first. Lift the torso up. Place hands onto your hip bones and then start to use your hands to help lengthen your tailbone down towards the floor. From there, inhale, start to reach your ribs away from your hips. You have the option to straighten the back leg. Inhale, continue to arch your chest up and open. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. Inhale, press down through your strong legs, even if your knee is bent. Exhale, feel the fierceness building up inside of you. Lower back knee down if it's up. Hands underneath shoulders. Step onto all fours. Grab your roll. Place your roll once again onto your mat. Options here are for bow or boat. Okay, for boat with a roll, which is the level 1 version, hands onto sit bones, and then you do that same squeeze we did earlier where you activate your glutes. From there, you can either have your hands to keep your glutes active, or you can clasp hands behind your back and send hands away from your shoulders. Some of you may want to bend your knees from there, grab your ankles with your hands, or bow. Choose your back bend. Send deep breaths into your chest. Aim to reach your sternum up and forwards. Come on out of the pose. If you're in bow, lower the knees down, straighten the legs, hands down to the floor. If you're in bow, hands back beneath you. Remove the roll, move it off to one side. Lay on your back. For elbow to knee, one leg up. Go ahead and pick up your feet, knees above hips, hands behind the back of your head. Inhale, curl your head and shoulders up, reaching elbows straight up towards the ceiling. Hold your breath, press the low back down, curl tailbone up. Exhale, reach elbows towards left knee, straighten the right heel, straight up towards the ceiling. Pull your belly muscles down. Inhale, bend the right knee, head and shoulders back to center. Hold your breath, press the low back down, curl your tailbone up off the floor. Exhale, reach elbows towards right knee, straighten left heel straight up towards the ceiling, reach the heel up. Hold belly down. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center. Hold the breath, press low back down, curl tailbone. Exhale, reach elbows towards left knee, reach right heel straight up towards the ceiling like you're gonna punch a hole in your ceiling. Hold belly down. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center. Hold your breath, press slow back down, curl tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards the right knee, left heel up towards the ceiling, reach up with the left heel. Pull belly down. Inhale, bend the left knee. Exhale, lower head down, lower the knees towards the left. Twist. Supine spinal twist. Both knees twisting over towards the left. Open your arms out in the T. Or you can take cactus arms or another variation if you like. In this pose, send deep breaths into your chest and into your heart. Feel the aliveness that lives here. Other side, pick the right knee up first, then the left knee. Hug your knees a little towards your chest, just with your ab muscles, and then lower your knees over towards the right. Breathe deeply into your low back. This space that connects the strength of your legs, the wisdom of your legs to walk your life path, up to the space of your heart. Use your breath to let your heart know you stand with it today, no matter what. Pick the left knee up, then the right. Go ahead and straighten out your legs for Savasana. If you have to get going, thank you for practicing today. I'll stick around for just a few more minutes here in Savasana once again, soaking up all this good energy. Today, stick with your heart. Stand with your truth. Don't run away from your feelings, but love what is there. Because it's trying to take you somewhere so much brighter and so much better.